Hello everyone, welcome back to another dev blog for Farming Sim 17. Today they being Giant Software, has posted about some of the new crops in Farming Sim 17. I'm not sure if this will be all the new ones, and if it is, that would be great, because I don't think we've gotten new crops for a while. There's forestry in FS15, but nothing new crop-wise compared to 13, so this is really some exciting stuff. If you've been watching any of the trailers that they've been posting, you probably have already noticed that sunflowers is a thing. We can see them up here in this picture. I'm assuming this is the header right here that is used for that process, because I have zero idea how they harvest sunflowers. I've never seen it, so I'm curious as to what that will look like, but I've never seen a header like this, so I assume that's it. So let's keep going. Sunflowers, we've kind of already talked about it. Really nice. One thing they say is that the heads will actually follow the sun's movement across the sky, which I've always heard they actually do in real life. I've never witnessed it or watched it, but that'll be kind of fun to see occur in the game. And then it does say that you'll have to use a unique header to harvest. So it'll be interesting to see what the price is like, how they act differently than the others, if you're going to need another new sower as opposed to the ones you need for the kind of the wheat crops and the grain crops and then the tubers. We'll see. Sunflowers, fun, exciting, pretty. I could probably just plant these just for decoration. I could see myself doing that because, you know, they're nice to look at. But we'll see. Sunflowers, exciting. Here's probably my most excitable one. Did I say that correctly? I don't think so. Soybeans. Growing up in Nebraska, living in Nebraska, there are three crops, super common. Wheat, which is boring. Corn, which I already grow in FS15 and love. And soybeans are everywhere. I think I talked on one of my FS15 Let's Plays, I talked for way too long about a story when I was a kid running through a soybean field because my brothers, I don't know, made me or something. I don't know. It's too long to tell here. But yeah, soybeans. And it even says, thanks to the incredible demand from our US players. So thank you, Giant Software. That's really cool that they included that kind of just for us. So thanks. Okay, so here's where it gets a little interesting. Poplars are already in the game. You can buy them like singly and put them down. They're those huge, like tall, thin trees that you can cut down. And so that's why it's like interesting they include it here. So I'm wondering if now it's included in the sapling section, because right now the only saplings you can plant, I think, are just pine trees. So I'm wondering if there'll now be poplar saplings. And then here's where it gets really exciting. If you know my history with the wood chipper in FS15, you'll know why I really like this. It says you can harvest poplars with the help of a forage harvester and a special header in order to contain wood chips. A special header in order to obtain a plethora of wood chips. So that tells me that they're going to have an actual machine in the game that you can like maybe run over the logs with to get wood chips, instead of having to pick it up and feed it into that dumb little machine that barely worked and was always wonky and just threw them around, and it was really terrible and I hated it. So I'm hoping that's the case. So thank you, Giants, if that's what you're doing. Okay, so three things that are awesome. And then something super unique, oilseed radishes. The important thing about this is that you don't actually, you plant them, sorry. You don't actually harvest them. It's not a harvestable crop that you sell. You dig it into the ground, it says, once they're grown, and then use a you dig it in and then it acts as fertilizer. So once you can see them, use your cultivator, it's then a green manure crop, and they even give you a number that it'll increase 30%, your yield by 30%. So really curious to see how quickly they grow, because you kind of have to plan ahead, I would assume, if you have to plant seeds, wait for the radishes, and then cultivate them into the soil. But really exciting stuff. I'll definitely be doing that as soon as probably on my first field that I can. So yeah, looking forward to new crops, kind of the ever-growing crops of of Farming Sim, not just FS15, but Farming Sim in general. So there we go, 4 new things, and one really, really super weirdly unique new thing. There we go. That is the 3rd dev blog from Giant Software. As always, comment if you have any other speculations that I missed or any other comments that I might have missed, and have yourselves a very nice day.